Every Thursday, we open the files, not on the killers, not on the victims, but on the ones who told it all. The scared, the slick, the straight up sloppy. From cold cases to courtroom confessions, if they snitched, we're spilling it. This is the Snitch Files, a weekly dive into true crime's biggest talkers, one name, one story, every Thursday. And if you know a snitch that deserves a moment, send them in. Any case, anytime. If they flipped, we're listening. Because loose lips make great content. Welcome to the Snitch Files, only on Melanin Mysteries.
Hey, yo, welcome back to the Snitch Files, where we shine a light on the folks who fold faster than fresh laundry. Try to say that 5 times. Today, we're talking about a man who had the DA sitting pretty with a front row seat to the downfall of his own crew. Cuzzos, meet Kenneth Copeland. And we ain't talking about the crazy white pastor. We talk about Kenneth Copeland, better known as YSL Woody. So check this out. Kenneth YSL Woody Copeland was a longtime affiliate of Young Slime Life, aka YSL, the Atlanta-based crew tied to Young Thug and others through a sweeping RICO indictment. So Woody had been in the midst, since like the 2010s, connected enough to know details of the organization, the internal operations, the robberies, and alleged crimes. That's crazy how gangs actually got internal operations, man. Man, the changed since back in the day when the Bloods and Crips ran the streets that I knew of. But anyway, by 2022, authorities were tightening the noose on YSL, and Woody found himself locked up, facing heavy time, right? So let me set the scene for y'all. This ain't your average keep it real interrogation. No, no, no. Woody was in that room spilling details like he had a mixtape to drop. That boy was not holding back. And they say they got some good lemon pepper wings in there in ATL, so they probably offered him some of them. I don't know for sure. That's allegedly, right? They say he was volunteering info the cops hadn't even asked yet. Detail barely had to apply pressure, right? They didn't even have to apply pressure. Woody started naming names, describing plots, and painting a picture of YSL operations. He told them about playing hits where guns were stashed and even hinted at crimes that could directly implicate Young Thug. This wasn't whisper level snitching. This was surround sound, Dolby. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Bose storytelling. When the footage leaked online, it spread like wildfire across hip hop media, cementing Woody as a certified snitch in the eyes of the culture, right? So, look, prosecutors suddenly had a roadmap to strengthen their RICO charges. Defense attorneys were blindsided. Woody had essentially testified against himself and the crew before even stepping into the court. My man, his interrogation tape became an unofficial documentary on how to hand the DA exactly what they want on a silver platter. Cousins, when I say this man folded, I mean origami. He ain't just snitch. He dropped the director's cut. The DA didn't even need Discovery. Woody gave him Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and the behind the scene bloopers. This man wasn't negotiating for his freedom. This boy was auditioning for a podcast spot. He was in there talking like he wanted Spotify to pick him up for a true crime series. Woody gave them timestamps, background infos, characters, arcs. Look, look, I get it. Nobody want to rot in jail. You know me. Give me a two-piece, you know what I'm saying, with fries on the side, and I'm snitching on my mama. But if you living that life, claiming that gang, throwing up them signs, then you get jammed up. Nah, you don't get to rewrite the rules in an interrogation. You don't get to do that. That's how you own your spot on what? The Snitch Files, cuzzos. So look, the bigger question here is this. Is Woody just a cowardly rat, or is he a man who saw the wall closing in and chose survival? Street code says loyalty over everything, right? The justice system, though? Nah, they reward the first one who run their mouth. We know that, right? It's the internal conflict, silence, and risks decades behind bars, or talk and maybe see daylight. But Leah branded us a snitch forever. I'm seeing daylight. So at the end of the day, YSL Woody's reputation ain't built on what he did in the streets. It's built on what he said in that interrogation room. And for that, his name will forever be etched right here on the Snitch Files.